All right, guys, who's ready to party? Oh, you're not? Yeah, no, same. Unless that party is a Mario Party. Hello, everyone. I'm here today to share with you guys a new tasty tested, and today we're gonna be testing out some party recipes. And I don't care what kind of party it is. It could be a party of one. But I have 3 different recipes here that I want to play around with and test out and see if they're any good, how easy they are to assemble, and if they look like they do in the actual video. So we'll see how much magic there is behind the camera. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you do, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on new videos every Saturday. And you can check out my playlist where I've done a bunch of other tasty tested videos if you are interested. And now, without further ado, let's get into this. So the first recipe I want to test out is a classic. It is a party food ring. Now I say classic having never made one before, but you know, it's a thing people do, right? And the one that I'm going to be testing out is a buffalo chicken one. It has like the little crescent rolls and you like wrap it over so it's like in a wreath form. So we're going to see if it works. We're going to see how easy it is to eat, if it is cuttable and like dippable and all that stuff, and actually if it tastes good, because like obviously that's numero uno. So the first thing that I need to do is I need a bowl. And in said bowl, I'm gonna put in some softened cream cheese, and then to it I'm gonna add it says hot sauce. I'm using like a buffalo ketchup, which is kind of the same. It's not the same thing. What I'm trying to say is I don't like things to be super hot, so this is like a milder version. I'm gonna mix that together until it's smooth. Cannot stress enough how important it is that the cream cheese be softened. This would be a disaster if it wasn't. And then into the cream cheese, I'm gonna mix in some rotisserie chicken. This is 2.5 cups worth. And a cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. And we'll mix this all together until you get a mixture that looks like this. Not super appetizing looking, but that's fine. Now to do the ring part of it. So I have a tray, like a lined tray down, and I have a bowl of mozzarella, which they seem to have planted firmly in the middle. And then I'm gonna take these little crescent roll things, and we're just gonna take the little triangles and place them around the outside, like the petals of a flower. And this usually scares me like every single time that I do this. Ugh, every time. Like I know it's coming and it'll still scare me. All right, so now I have to like break apart all these like little triangle things, which I did not think ahead because I had to like move the mozzarella thing out of the way. Like where did they put all these triangles? Maybe I need like another baking sheet? All right, okay, hold on. Okay, so I had to have like an extra area on the side over here to like roll out the dough, and then doing 4 at a time and placing them around the outside of this bowl. And I have a much smaller baking sheet than they seem to, so like just keep that in mind. Like it's like draping over the side of my tray here, but you know, we're gonna roll it up, it'll be fine. All right, look at that. 1 package down and 1 to go. Again, scared me again. All right, now I have my crescent rolls finally down. So we're gonna take half of this mozzarella and kind of sprinkle it around the outside of the bowl. Okay, now they seem to lift the bowl out of the middle to put on the chicken mixture. I don't know why, but all right. Feels like this would be easier with the bowl there, but let's do it this way. Looking good so far. Now I'm just going to sprinkle the rest of the mozzarella on top, and then we're gonna start rolling it. Mine seem to be like super long, so I'm like tucking them in a bit at the base here. I don't know. And last one. Oh, 1 piece of cheese, there we go. And now I'm gonna take this and we're going to bake it at 375 for 35 minutes, and then it'll be done. I'm excited. All right, 35 minutes and it is done. Can you hear that sizzle? Okay, now this has cooled down a little bit. Now we're going to taste test it. It seems to have kept its shape really well. It's not oozing everywhere, so that's really good. Let's see what this tastes like though. I'm dipping it in ranch dressing in case anyone's wondering. I don't know. It's just kind of blah to me. And that could be because I don't have any hot sauce in it, and that would give it that extra kick that it's missing. But I feel like I could really use some extra herbs and spices or something just to give it another level. I feel like all the components are there and I like the idea and the concept, but like this could be even better. So now onto the cookies and cream and dome cake. And I saw this and I was like, not only am I interested in eating this, but I'm very curious on how this is assembled. So first thing I need to do is take 15 cookies and cream cookies. Yeah, okay. It's Oreos. It's okay, Tasty. Go get your money. I know you don't want to name it because they're not paying you. I get it. And by the way, Oreos is not paying me either. Although that would be great. Oreos, if you're listening, hit me up. So I'm going to take 15 of these cookies and I'm going to separate them like so and take off the icing and put it in a separate bowl. One done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to keep track of what I'm doing here. What do you guys think? What's the best part of an Oreo cookie? Any thoughts? Is it the icing or is it the cookie? For me, it's the cookie, like hands down without question. But I've never been like an icing person at all. Like even at like kids' birthday parties and stuff, I would just want to eat the cake. I wish I could do this faster. There's no like faster way to do this. Like I can't do this like 2 at once. Okay, finally. Done. Now I have my Oreo cookies in a Ziploc bag. We're gonna crush them up with a rolling pin. I have a rolling pin, right? Oh yeah, I do. And while I do that, I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds because it needs to melt down. This is the cream, by the way. The icing, if you will. Get out those frustrations. I'm regretting my decision to do this, by the way. My 2-year-old is sleeping. Why am I doing this right now? All right, now in a large bowl, I'm going to whip up the heavy cream. So I'm going to do that until soft peaks form. Look at it go. Now that my whipped cream has formed soft peaks, I'm gonna go in and add some sweetened condensed milk, like so. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Get it all in there. And then I'm gonna also add in the melted down cookie like cream, the icing. It didn't melt down the same way as it did on the Tasty episode. But we're gonna toss that in. And last but not least, the cookie crumbs. I didn't make this like a fine crumble, but like I like cookie chunks in my cake. Personally, I think you're crazy if you want it to be like this fine dust of chocolate. That sounds terrible. And now I'm just gonna fold this all together to form sort of like the base of the cake. Not the base, I guess that's technically the Oreos. The meat of it, I don't know, I'm going too deep into this. It's taking every ounce of control that I have and not to just eat this with the spatula. Okay, now I have to do what I'm going to assume is gonna be a difficult process for me, and that is taking all of the Oreos and lining it around the inside of another bowl. And now I smush one of the cookies trying to get it out of the little container. Oh man, that's what it's looking like so far. It's not difficult, it's just trying to get it to like stay in the center of the bowl. So I keep like balancing them back and forth to make sure that it doesn't like slide all over the place. That is not enough Oreos. Haha, knockoff Oreos it is. All right, that feels like enough. Let's throw this ice cream stuff on top. Just like that. All right, now I'm just going to smooth over the top and then stick this in the freezer and we'll see how long it needs to freeze before it's like solid all the way through. And then we're gonna test this because this looks epic. All right, now just smoothing it over and then off to the freezer it goes. How long it takes to freeze, I have no idea. Could be overnight, could be a couple of hours. We'll see. Okay guys, it is the next day. I have a plate on all ready to go, but this is it. It is now frozen solid. So I'm gonna put a plate on it and I'm gonna attempt to flip it over. I think it'll be fine because the cookies are all on the bottom, so it shouldn't stick, but we'll find out. It's stuck. I'm gonna run it under a little hot water to like loosen it up a bit, and let's hope that works. All right, that seems to have loosened it. And now, to remove the lid. Ta-da! So that's what it looks like. It almost looks like a hat, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna try and cut into it and then we're gonna taste test it. Beast to try and cut. Oh my goodness, you can see I got like a minuscule little sliver right there. And because it's made of whipped cream, it melts fast, guys. Like I'm gonna go run this down to the freezer again because it is like spilling out everywhere as I'm like trying to like cut through it. But let's taste test it, shall we? It's good, but it doesn't taste like ice cream. It's almost lighter tasting because it's whipped cream and not like actual ice cream. So it has a different consistency to it. Not 100% sold on it yet. Maybe I have to have another bite. No, you know what? I just had a bite with more chocolate like cookie in it. So much better. No, that's good. And it looks kind of cool and it's like fun and it wasn't super difficult to make. And it's a little bit different than ice cream, so that was kind of cool. So I like it. I think it's good. I'd eat some more of it. And now I'm gonna do a recipe called jalapeno popper bites, and they just looked like something that took more time than it probably does. And that's all I want out of party food. I just want it to look like I spent all day in the kitchen. I just want some recognition for my non-work. Man, I've gone through like all of my bowls in this video. So into the first bowl, we're going to combine 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs with 2 cups of shredded cheese, 2 large eggs, and then some salt and pepper. And this is gonna act as kind of like the base for the little popper. Now I'm just gonna mix this all together. Man, I wish it was as easy to mix things as it looks and tasty, because they like speed it up obviously. But like I always watch them do it and then I'm doing it. I feel like I'm doing it in slow motion. Now I'm gonna spray down these like little muffin tins I got. Look how cute, it's like a little mini muffin tray. And then just spooning, it seems, like a bunch into each of the containers and like pressing it in around the outside to create like a cup. Okay, having filled them all, I've realized that I have not put enough in a bunch of them, as I do have a lot of the filling left. So I'm gonna have to go back over. I didn't want to like fill them up too much because then I felt like I wouldn't have enough room for like the filling part, which is coming next. But I guess I need to fill them in more. All right, now I'm gonna set these aside and we're gonna go into the filling. And into the bowl for the filling, we have 10 ounces of cream cheese, 4 strips of cooked bacon, plus we have 4 jalapenos chopped and diced, and a bunch more that are sliced to kind of put it on top, you know, for that little like je ne sais quoi. And then a half teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Then we're gonna mash it so that it all comes together. I'm gonna take like a little like teaspoon of the filling and kind of like smush it on top. Oh, I forgot to keep some of the cheddar for putting on top. It's fine. Just shred up some more. How cute are these? I'm excited to eat these actually. They smell really good. Like the jalapenos smell amazing. This is a lot of cheese though, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of cheese. Oh my gosh, don't make me do more shredded cheese for literally one over here. Not happening. And then just gonna take one of these slices and just stick it on top. Now that they're all done, very fancy, I'm gonna put them in the oven, 375 for 10 minutes. The poppers are done. They smell amazing. And they're like all sizzling and everything. Ooh, that's gonna be good. So we're gonna let these cool down a little bit and then we will taste test them. And I just realized I wore an entirely different sweater in that last bit. Sorry about that. I got a little confused. I was also filming another video. But anyway, the popper. Let's get it. Here it is. It's all coming out of the oven. It's oozy. It smells good. I don't know, like the smell of the jalapenos, like really I'm into. It is pretty greasy, I will say that. Like there is a lot of cheese here. But let's taste test it. That's really cheesy. But if you're in the market for a cheesy jalapeno bite, this does live up to its name. I feel like this one is good. Like I feel like this kind of fills that whole like jalapeno popper vibe very well. The one thing though that I would recommend is like first baking the shells first to make them really crispy, then putting the cream cheese in, then baking it some more. Because I feel like having a bottom, like a base that's crispy, like this is like solid, but it doesn't have that crispiness that panko usually has if you like crisp it up. And I feel like if you had that, this would be even better. But like, I'm gonna be honest, this is good party food. Would make again. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of these type of recipes before? Have you served any of the party dishes or anything that Tasty has made at a party or a get together or anything like that? Let me know which one you guys have chosen in the comments and let me know if it was any good. Should I be making more of these? And have you tried any of the ones that I tried today? Have you thought they were good? Did you do any like alternatives to make it even better? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Saturday. And that is everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah!